To create an automated workflow, go to Settings on the bottom left-hand column. Scroll to the middle of the right side. Click on Automated Workflows and Edit. Click Add Workflow in the upper right-hand corner. Let's name this one New Leads. We'll stop the workflow if the record no longer matches the criteria. This is so that if you're marketing to a new lead, when they become your client, they won't receive marketing materials for new leads. We'll select 4 leads, and a status of new lead will be our trigger for this campaign. Save this criteria. And now we can add as many actions as we like for as long of a period as we like. Let's add a first action of a task. Create new task. We'll let this be due in 1 minute. Add the task description. After that, you'll select a category, in this case phone call. Then you'll select the user. We recommend that you select Assign User even if you're a single agent, as if you grow your business, you don't want to have to go back and edit all of those workflows if you do add on another agent. The exception would be if there's one particular person in the company that receives this kind of action or task, like a billing notification or something to that effect. Save that workflow, and now let's add another action of Send Email. Due in 1 minute, with the reminder that all marketing materials are stamped by Radius with an unsubscribe option and have spam prevention measures that can take a few minutes to process. So even though you're selecting 1 minute after, it could be sent to the lead or client anywhere from 1 to 15 minutes after the workflow is triggered. Select Lead or Client. Select the template. Save that action. Let's now add an action of Send Text Message. Again, fill in all of the criteria about the timing and who it's going to. Enter the message. And if you've set it up so that way SMS replies go back to your cell phone, an option that you'll find in Account, My Info, Notifications, you might want to let them know in the message that they can reply to the text to reach you directly. For instance, you could write, "Please reply to this SMS message to be connected to my cell phone directly." Save the workflow. Let's add another action. If you'd like to notify yourself, a specific agent, or the assigned agent that there's a new lead in the system via text, you can do that as well. Let's take a look at the other options. You could add a tag, which is a helpful grouping tool. For instance, in a week, you could add a tag of something like "still in process." You can create tags in the Tag tool, which is on the left-hand column above Settings. You could also remove a tag after a certain period of time. You can reassign an agent. If the status hasn't moved from new lead to call number 1 or some other status within a certain period, perhaps 2 hours or 2 days, you could reassign the agent via auto-assign or put it to a department head or another specific agent. You can reassign the record status to unacknowledged if the lead hasn't been able to be reached within the week. You could add them to the call queue, which is a great option for grouping call priorities. You can also add an HTTP trigger. This is a more advanced tool to link to a third-party application. If you have any questions on how to use this feature with a specific application, please use the blue Help and Support button to ask our tech team how to create this trigger so that they can review your specific request and advise you. The Help and Support button is always in the upper right-hand corner of every page for you. You've now created a workflow with these actions. There's no limit to the amount of actions you can add to a workflow, nor the amount of workflows.